We're here at ISE 2020. It's Valentine's Day. Loving the show. It's great. Guys, this has been a real pleasure. It's been something I wanted to interview for a long time was Alan Smith from Logitech. And of course, it was actually a year ago, Eric, we met here at the Logitech stand. I was introduced to you via Logitech. Eric Jager from TechSonic in South Africa, and Alan Smith, who's the product manager for Logitech. So guys, how has the show been today, or this last week?
Actually, it's been very exciting. I mean, I guess what I would say is that we've noticed a big change in when we first came here several years ago. People are like, Logitech, why are you here? You know, mice and keyboards, is that what? We're like, no, we've got these video things, and now it's changed to where we've almost become a destination. Like, people want to come and see what we're doing next, what the new products are, and where things are going. So it's been pretty exciting.
Fantastic. Eric, you've been out on you're a value-add reseller and Zoom partner, also working with Logitech in the South African market. How do you find the products and how they're working with your customers and delivering on the ground?
Yeah, I think the market itself has evolved from the traditional video conferencing space, and having to come to a place like this and seeing over 9 years, seeing how the product has shifted. And then basically, the window has been open, basically kept open for guys like Logitech to come with a product, which I find at that stage was the perfect product to position with the customers. And not just that, take video conferencing and take video calling to so many customers that had empty spaces where they just couldn't put video conferencing. And I think the show is a testament to that. Everything is little huddle spaces. Let's make every space a place where we can collaborate, basically.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things I noticed walking around the show is how many companies and third-party companies are using the meetup. I mean, it's just amazing. I mean, it's a testament to you guys. I know we videoed Gino out in Zoomtopia last year, and that was and I just find working with Logitech being brilliant. Is this something where are you surprised? Do you have to pinch yourself each day and go, how many guys are using our products? It's great.
Yeah, I mean, so when we were starting the meetup development process, originally we had the Conference Cam Connect, which is a product we had, this kind of the tube-shaped camera, and we were thinking, okay, what should we do that's the next version of that? And we were kind of doing something that was really just a modification of that tube form factor. What we realized is really it doesn't work for the small room screen, because where do you put it on the screen? We thought, okay, we need something more horizontal. And then the idea of having the audio at the screen, so you see the person, their voice is coming from that same location. It just kind of made sense to us, and we thought, okay, let's do it this way. And it really just took off. I mean, I've developed a lot of products in my career. This was by far the biggest. So, and it is very exciting to see that people have loved it too. I mean, we get a lot of great reaction. A lot of customers, you can see that putting it on interactive whiteboards or using it for their video conferencing. It's been a very successful product. We're excited about it.
Yeah, I mean, I remember we used a group system years ago, and that exactly what you were talking about is that the audio was coming out and you're in front of you, and the picture was up on the TV, and that was it was so obvious. Then you move that out there and put that audio at the TV, and it's far more natural. It's just so simple as well to install. You just plug in the camera, and pretty much everything pops up and it works. And of course, the key isn't it the audio, the way the audio is handled, and the way that processing is done. So it's more than just putting a couple of mics and a speaker. There's a lot of stuff going under the hood.
Exactly.
Do you find that? How do you find the challenges and dealing with different types of room environments? I mean, there's so much to think about in a product like that.
Yeah, I mean, so the thing is with Meetup is designed for a huddle room or a small room space, and so the first thing we realized was, okay, people are going to sit closer to the screen, so you need a wide field of view. And then, but then there are even times where people are going to say, I want to work on the whiteboard. And so the ability to pan the camera over to the side was something we thought was key. Any optical sensor, the best image quality is right in the middle of the sensor. And so whatever you can do to get the middle of the sensor pointed to the area you want to focus on, that's going to make a better image. And so that's one of the things we worked on. Okay, we felt it was really important to have a motorized pan and tilt so you can really see the full room. And then, good audio pickup, be able to block out the extraneous noise and have good sound quality. a lot of variation in huddle rooms, and we tried to make something that was going to work well in all of them.
Sure. And also, I think from an integrator's perspective, what's great about it is, we were able to bring everything front of house. As an installer, you now got the camera, the microphone, speaker, the TV, the soft codec, and Zoom running all just at the front. And as an integrator, that's nice to know that no running of cables necessarily to the table, and all these small spaces. We immediately to get a non-fiddle with your hands, plug out the cable, phone me up what's wrong with the product kind of thing, and it actually becomes a more robust product in itself. And that's why we found that the meetup was just at that time, like I said, a perfect product. To put into those spaces.
Well, I mean, as well, and not to forget, the rally has been, obviously for the larger rooms, and the fact that you can scale out those microphones and put lots of microphones around the room. So if you've got the bigger conference event, you can, that product is there as well. So, but yeah, I fully agree. I know from doing a few installs that's just been a pleasure to be able to screw that up under the screen, and it just works. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure, and thank you so much for taking the time. And
thank you.
I hope you enjoy the rest of your Valentine's Day here in at the ISE 2020. It's the last day, and I'm sure you're looking forward to getting home. So,
thank you.
Right, thank you so much. Thanks, Alan. Cheers, man. Thanks a minute.
Cool.